Alright, since we are still waiting on some of the other parts to get the transmission and clutch and all that stuff figured out, decided we should do some small little things along the way. So we've got a knob to install. Alright, so essentially what we're doing is we are just going to put a knob on the inside of the proportioning valve. And to do that, we need a piece of threaded rod, which I already shortened up. So this is the original knob that came on the Willwood. And then I've got various nuts and bolts and a couple sleeves to make sure that it sits in there and doesn't rattle when you're cruising down the road. And even a few more nuts. Now everything here is stainless. It's like I looked locally for fine threaded rod, and the local Fastenal had it just standard mild steel for the same price that I could mail order a piece of stainless. So that was kind of a no-brainer there. So essentially what we are going to be doing, since a threaded rod coupler for this size isn't held locally, and when you look at it, it's like almost $8 for one. We are just going to make our own with a quick little tack weld. So I'm gonna go zap that, and then we can get back to work here. All right, so I ended up welding the nuts together. This one is the screwed up one. I got it too hot, so it actually fused to the threads, which you don't want to do. But that's why I bought more than one set of nuts. So it's currently on the shaft inside, as you can see right here. Comes right up over into the proportioning valve. Now I just have to attach this to the cage, or maybe we'll attach it further back to that little cross member or something, just so we're not tearing into the cage. But that's where this guy comes in. Kind of booger welded it on the back side, so we got a nice clean front. And then we'll just shove our nylon bushing in there. Then we can figure out how long this bracket needs to be, tack it in, and that should be enough for the knob. Like, it doesn't need to be super structural, just keep it from winging around. All right, so we got that bracket welded in there, attached down there. And that just pretty much allows us to thread our knob on here. And there we go. Now we have full brake control. Not too bad. And it's quite a ways out of the way, so it's probably have to unbuckle your death belt to adjust it, but works for me. Looking pretty good. Well, I guess that should be it for today. It's probably another quick little short one, but I can't stay out in this garage too many times in this too many intervals doing recordings. I have to have the fan running, and running the camera, you can't hear a word I'm saying with the fan on. So that's probably going to be it, because it's hot out here. So make sure you subscribe, that type of stuff, and maybe if we get big enough, I can actually afford a air conditioner and keep working. But that's probably 5 years down the road. Anyways, thanks again for stopping by, and we'll see you later.